Howdy. So I plan to go to the cabin this weekend and show you, I got a new SOG hatchet tomahawk for Christmas and a Sven Saw, but my car wouldn't start, so I'm stuck here while the car goes to the shop. Pretty sure it's either a fuel pump. I'm hoping it's just a fuel filter, but yeah, we'll see. So I figure rather than waste a day, I can go over another thing I had planned on doing a mini review because I just got it, and I don't have a lot of experience with it yet. But it's been on my Amazon wish list for a long time, and it showed up in my Christmas pile as well. It's a Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener, and basically it's a little grinder that has a 90-degree fitting on the front so that you can put belts on it and rotate this to different angles for doing different activities. So if you want to sharpen a shovel or a tool, you would use it in this angle here. Not with this belt, this is the fine belt. But for tabletop use, you can set it up like this and it works just like that. I'm going to swap this belt out. I'll show you how to do that. It comes with a green 80 grit belt right here, a red 220, and these purple are 6000 grit. Take them off by pushing down on that and pushing it to the side, and that allows you to swap the belt out. Put the red belt on because that's what I'll be using. I'm really good about keeping my hunting and pocket knives sharp. I'm not really good about keeping my steak knives sharp. This is, I can run my fingers over this all day long and I wouldn't get hurt. So, yeah, that's actually the reason why I wanted one of these things, because I don't keep my steak knife sharp. I'm terrible about it. For things I do sporadically, this is, a good tool for that. Once I have the belt on, you hit the power button real quick, and that'll center the belt. It comes with a couple guides. The gray one has a 50-degree knife, 65-degree scissor, and a serrated knife guide. And for doing steak knives, it has the 20-degree guide, which will end up with a 40-degree cut. It actually shows you a picture on the guide, and the guides just snap on like that. In the back, there's a catch for it. And this is the 220 grit. I'll move these out of the way. And you just turn it on. And, take a slow stroke across, keeping the knife against the edge of this, right over here, the guide. Like this. And then I alternate from one side to the other. Most of these knives I have pretty poor edge and lots of nicks in it. I'm looking for nicks in this one right now. I can see a low spot right here. So I'm going to run a couple more times through this. And from years of misuse, the tips are pretty much gone. I've had these knives for 15 years now. And normally what I sharpen with, let me grab it over here, I have a Smith set of diamond stones and a jig, and I use this for my pocket knives and all that stuff. And it's great if you keep up with things, but if you have to remove a lot of material, it takes a long time. So feeling along the blade for any more nicks. There's a low spot right here, but it's not bad. Let me do an R2. And R2 more. Just checking for any more nicks. I'm going to do another 2 more. Like I said, these were really dull. That's feeling better. And I usually run my finger down the blade and I can feel a nick more than I can see it. I don't feel any more nicks. So I'm going to swap this guide or this belt out with a purple. Just put it on like that, to push back down, and make sure it's all the way on when you do it. Okay, now it's centered. Guide back on, and away we go. It's sharper. A little bit sharper at the tip right now than back here, so I'm going to run a couple more times through. Not half bad. Now it feels pretty good. Okay, let's try, when I first did it, I was just basically tearing. I did this before I started recording. I was basically just tearing the paper. So, oh, see, that's nice. Still got as a nick, you can feel it in the cut of the paper. But this is without stroping it or anything like that. Normally I would, I got a leather belt I use for removing the burr. But make sure I get it on camera this time. I think the last 2 cuts were off camera. That's fairly good. What I'll probably do is I'll finish it up with the diamond stone on a real light, or maybe not diamond stone, the I got Arkansas stone, and I'll just finish it up with that. And that's all it'll probably need. It's really fits fairly aggressive in its cut, and what it removed. It would have taken me an hour to get that much, or not an hour, it would take me about 15 minutes probably with doing it by hand to get to the same point. And yeah, when you're doing one knife, that's not a big deal, but when you're doing a set of steak knives, you know, you got 6 knives to go, plus all the other knives that I've been ignoring in that same rack. So this is not a half bad tool for this type of stuff. I'm not sure how much I'll end up using it for the other. I have the box over here. Yeah, I have the camera zoomed in pretty far, so I'm not gonna. I talk about using it for axes. I use a big stone for axes. I keep them sharp. So lawnmower blades, serrated knives. I use a different tool, so probably not going to use it for that. Mostly I'm going to use it for steak knives. I can usually use it for shovels and things like that to get a nice sharp edge on the shovel. I could use a grinder to do the same thing, but this isn't a half bad little tool. Like I said, it's nice and easy to use. And I didn't price out what the belts cost to replace. It comes with 2 of each belt, and I'm not sure how long they last yet. I just got it for Christmas, so it's not that, I don't have that much experience. There's a nick, like I said, right in the, somewhere in the blade. I can feel it. But this still doesn't have, compared to where it was when I started. This gives me a much better starting point for using a set of diamond, or the Arkansas stone than I had without it. So, I'm not even sure what it cost. It was a gift, and I've had it on my Amazon wish list for years as something I was interested in but never bought. You know, it's one of those types of items. So Santa Claus saw fit to add it to my stocking this year, and it's very cool. It'll get some use, especially on the steak knives. This one's basically done, and a couple of them I did a couple days ago. Like this one's not half bad. Just cut my finger on it a little bit. So I'm going to go through the rest of my steak knives now and make use of a day wasted, or not wasted, but that could have been spent at the cabin. So like I said, work sharp knife and tool sharpener. First impressions are I like it. Yeah, we'll see in a year. I always like to give things a year before I say I'd recommend them to anybody else. But if you're into looking for an automated sharpener, this isn't a half bad setup. I like the diamond stones that I have, like the Smiths that have the guide, so that I can put my blade in and keep a consistent angle. There's a bunch of different kits to do the same exact thing. I've been using this one for years on my hunting and pocket knives. I just don't tend to sharpen my steak knives as often. So now I have less of an excuse for dull knives, which would make my grandfather happy. He was always one for coming over and sharpening your already really sharp knives, because they were never sharp enough. So, like I said, this is a quick little review for now. I'll post up a longer review probably come spring or fall, after I've had more time with it, and can see more of what it can do on other tools. So yeah. At the bottom of I want to make a note here. At the bottom of all my YouTube videos, the top link is a link to a related blog article. I'll have links to items. When I mention an item like this, I'll have a link to the item, to the manufacturer's site, where I got it, all that type of stuff. You know, just a place where I put my links. It makes it for me easier to keep them organized. But below that, I have a link to my Facebook, and you can follow me on Facebook. I post some things on Facebook that never make it anywhere else. A lot of them are just pictures and stuff like that I toss online. You know, aren't really article worthy. But feel free to follow me on Facebook. I do have a Twitter, but I'm not real active on it. The only thing I post up there is new articles, and if you're subscribing to the channel, you get the new article posts. I'm not a big Twitterer, just because it seems to be a duplication of services for me. But it's there. If people are into that, they can follow me on Twitter. And I figured I'd just throw that at the end of this video, so that I can see if I can increase my my subscriber base on those. I'm approaching 2,000 subscribers on the channel. Wow. I got 1,830 or something like that this morning, but I'm adding about 150 a month on average, which, considering it took me 3 years to get to the first 150, is, in my mind, pretty impressive. So by next year at this time I should have 3,000 subscribers if I use the same growth rate, and I should have around a million two video views, which is impressive considering it took me a long time to get to here. So I just want to say thanks to everyone for watching, and continuing to watch and comment and like, and liking and commenting lets me know what people are interested in. So like and comment if this is the stuff you're interested in more than other things. Until next time, thanks for watching.